Good evening, everybody. Welcome again to the Fortune Eagles webinar screen share Thursday night, 8:30. We really glad that you're here tonight. We hope everybody had a great week. There's a lot of really positive things going on the platform. Things are moving really, really well. We're really, really proud of everybody. I just want to say that you have to really make sure that you're looking at your videos of the week. This week was very, very good. But sometimes I go back and look at some of the other ones just to go over them, and I tell you, when you do that, sometimes the information that you get, like you might see it one time, and then a couple of months later, your mentality has changed. You elevate a little bit more spiritually and mentally, and you look at that same video again, you get a whole different perspective of it. So please make sure, if you're not part of our database for the emails, make sure you get connected to that. That's at control tower at 14eaglesding.com, or go down to the bottom of our page to the contact us page and put your information in, because as Brian says, and believe me, what Brian says is so true. He said pretty soon we're going to be going deeper and deeper and deeper down the rabbit hole. So we want to make sure that you guys are in tune with what we're trying to do, because this is a much more powerful platform than just gifting financial gifts back and forth. This is about sharing information so that we can uplift ourselves mentally, spiritually, and with love. Brian, you got the floor.
All right. Thank you. And welcome, everyone, to the Thursday night 14 Eagles webinar. You could have been anywhere else tonight, but you chose to be here with us tonight, and we really, really appreciate that. First things off, just to do some housekeeping real quick, on the 14 Eagles platform. Things are going very good on the 14 Eagles platform right now. People are in the gifting process. Everyone is getting the hang of the gifting process and how everything works. And that's fantastic. And I really, as always, I commend you guys for helping people to maneuver through the process on how to send and receive gifts and getting everything set up and getting registered and things of that nature. We did have a couple of glitches this week on the platform, and it's not anything major. We're definitely taking care of those glitches for a couple of people, but everything is moving right along real smoothly. Just a couple of reminders. Whenever you are being received a gift, whenever someone sends you a gift, you want to make sure, just good etiquette through your Cash App to send a reply with a thumbs up from your Cash App, if you know how to do that, just to let the person know that who sent you the gift, that they did, that you did receive the gift, and that, puts them at ease knowing that you did receive the gift. But even more importantly, when you received your Cash App gift, make sure that you go and log into your 14 Eagles back office and go to the gift management section and click on Confirm Gift, and then click the Confirm Gift button next to the person's name that sent you a gift. That's very, very important, because that person cannot get into his nest or their nest and start building and receiving gifts until all three people that they sent the gift to confirmed in the 14 Eagles back office that they received their gifts. All right, so it's very, very important to do that as quickly as you possibly can. We understand that sometimes you may not be in a position at the time that you receive a gift to be able to go and log into your back office at that particular moment and to click confirm that you received the gift. But at your very earliest convenience, you want to do that. Okay, because that's very, very important for the person to be confirmed so they can get into their nest. We don't want to hold anybody up from getting into their nest and inviting people into the platform and into the community, and putting themselves in a position to receive gifts. So we want to make sure that we, accomplish that as quickly as we possibly can. Now, for whatever reason, if you don't confirm, let's say in a few hours, then expect to receive an email from admin just to remind you to go and confirm. Okay, we want to make sure that we get that done. But if you received the email and you still have not confirmed, then within 24 hours, the system will automatically confirm, okay, whether you received the gift or not. So that's why it's very important to make sure that if you do receive the gift, to go back there and confirm. If you haven't received the gift, okay, if you've received the email stating that you're getting a gift and you haven't received the gift in your Cash App, then you want to get in contact with the person that is sending you the gift, or contact 14 Eagles at Control Tower at 14eaglesden.com to let us know that you did not receive your gift. All right, and then we'll get that straightened out for you to make sure that you receive your gift. Okay, all right. So because we want everybody to be able to receive their gifts. All right, that's the main process of this is making sure people get their gifts. All right, so that's just food for thought, and just want to make sure that everybody's on the same page. But you know, everybody is doing a fantastic job on the platform, and I really commend you for that. We've had a lot of people coming in this week, and well, actually, we've had a lot of people coming in for the last couple of months, and so you know, September is specifically a very good month as well. So. As well as last month was very, very good. August was very good. So we want to keep it going. We want to keep it moving just like this, okay? And I think a lot of people are getting the message now that it's better to build a community than to go chasing money, okay? We understand people need money, and of course, you know, that's why a lot of people come to 14 Eagles. Because they need money. You know, we're in a time right now where people need money. But, you know, as we'll see tonight, you know, our philosophy is build the community. Because if you build the community, the money automatically comes. Okay? And that's the key to what we do here, is building the community. All right, so now, in taking a look at 14 Eagles and looking at our platform, if you go to our community website, which is located at www.14eaglesden.com, and if you click on the menu tab, you will see the 14 Eagles video, okay, 14 Eagles video. And right here, you'll see our video presentation, okay. It's a very simple video, short video, and it gives you how the basics of how the platform works. This is what you want to initially show people, and if you're new, this is what the video that you really want to take a look at right away, is to see how the platform works. Excuse me. It's a very, very simple platform. It's just an overview of how the platform works. But if you watch this video, you know, once or twice, you'll get the gist of how this platform works. All right, and we think it's a very, very good platform. It's very equitable and fair platform for everyone, and you'll see that the 14 Eagles platform that we have is for everybody. You know, it's for anyone. We don't leave anybody out of our platform because of our price point of just $6 one time out of pocket. Okay, basically you're giving $2 to just 3 people to try to help those 3 people out. And in turn, that puts you in a position to be able to receive gifts from others. Okay, and it's just that simple. We don't want to make it any harder than that. All right? It's just a matter of just giving money away. And you'll see that by giving money away, now that puts you in the position to receive gifts in abundance. Okay, and we'll show you how to do that. But that's what this video is all about, to show you that process. And then also, after watching the video, then you'll see we have the simple instructions on how to sign up, how to set up the gifting settings in your back office, how to send the gifts, and how to confirm any gifts that you receive. All right, so you want to go through these instructions. I guarantee if you go through these instructions step by step, you should not have a problem at all getting involved in the platform and start the process of sending and receiving gifts. All right, so make sure that you get with the person that invited you so they can help walk you through that process. It's very, very simple process. And then also, don't forget, if you want to learn it more in detail about how our gifting platform works, right here in the tab on the 14 Eagles community site, you can go to the How It Works tab. And on the How It Works tab, it gives you the whole presentation word for word in writing. Okay, so you can take your time and go through it and just see how the platform works, okay, and how the gifts come in. All right. Now, also we have this, but we also have on our database, on our email database, you will receive an email where we have video trainings. The video trainings will take you step by step in detail on how the 14 Eagles platform works as well. All right, so I really encourage you to make sure that you're on our email database so you can get that email of the training that we have on the 14 Eagles platform itself. So it goes into details and goes more into depth of how the platform works and how it's structured and some of the nuances of the platform. Okay, so you can get a better understanding of how the platform works. All right, you don't have to explain this to anybody. You don't, but you do want to learn it, and so you can get a better understanding of how everything works. Okay. Fantastic. Now, just to give you a perspective of what 14 Eagles is really all about, and as I said before, we do have the gifting platform, and we understand that most people come to 14 Eagles because of the money, and we understand that, because we understand the times that we're in, and basically that's what the platform is for, is to help you financially. That's one of the aspects of what we do. But that's not the main thing of what we do here at 14 Eagles. And so that's why we ask you to come to our community website, and on our home page, we like you to scroll down to the welcome on our home page. Because if you read this welcome really, gives you the perspective, of what 14 Eagles is all about. It puts it in context for you. So it kind of brings it all together, the whole concept of 14 Eagles. And so every now and then I just like to go over this welcome because it's so succinct and it puts it in such good terms of how the 14 Eagles and what the 14 Eagles is all about. So real quick, on our welcome, it says, the 14 Eagles is a platform that provides like-minded people from all walks of life the opportunity to help one another. 14 Eagles is not a business. It's not a corporation. It's not a network marketing organization. Rather, it's a private, invitation-only global community of people who believe in the principle that by helping others, in that process, we help ourselves. That's the premise of 14 Eagles. As we give, so shall we receive. 14 Eagles commonly uses a unique online gifting platform that allows members to come together for mutual interest, commitment, and prosperity. 14 Eagles has taken a concept that is actually thousands of years old, giving, sharing, and accepting, and merged it with the modern-day technology to create a virtual community, a community that has developed its own economy of peer-to-peer giving and sharing, which provides economic stability to become self-sufficient and self-sustaining. The 14 Eagles community is a bridge used to move people from a debt-based system formed on selling, buying, and taking to a collaborative-based system formed on giving, sharing, and accepting. The virtual community creates a paradigm shift in consciousness that inspires people to work together and garners love and harmony on a whole new spiritual level. There is a universal law, that's God's law. Whatever you give out into the universe, you will get back in abundance. If you are someone that has a heart for giving and genuinely like helping people, then get with the individual who referred you to the 14 Eagles community and let them know you want to be a part of this growing movement, this growing movement to change the world into the place it was meant to be. To register for the 14 Eagles community is free, but to send and receive gifts through the platform, you will need to get a Cash App and OG Pay accounts. Get with the member that invited you to walk through that process. All right, so it's very short and sweet. The welcome here, it really is giving you the whole concept of what 14 Eagles is all about. And so, we're here to really build a virtual community. That's what it's all about, community. And you're going to hear us talk about community, community, community all the time here in 14 Eagles. All right. If you've ever talked to me on the phone or any other webinars or anything like that, you're going to always hear me say community, community, community. And we're trying to drive that into people's minds right now, because community is the key to everything. All right. It's bringing people together, not trying to keep people apart. That's what we're trying to do here at 14 Eagles. Yes, we're trying to help people financially, but we're more so trying to bring people together through community, all right? Because we can't do all of this by ourselves. We have to work together. We have to work together in order for everyone to be able to prosper. No one can prosper all by themselves. They always need somebody, okay? Because we're all connected spiritually. We're all connected, whether we know it or not. All right. And so if we give out the right energy, we get back the right energy. That's what it's all about. And that's what we said, this universal law, okay, dealing with universal principle. That's a godly law. And so whatever energy that you put out into the universe, you're going to get that back tenfold. All right. So that's why you got to be careful of the energy that you put out. If you put out bad energy, you'll get back bad energy. If you put out good energy, you'll get back good energy. So, we want to put out good energy on purpose. And that's what this community is all about. All right. So now, that's the concept of 14 Eagles. But we also, besides the gifting platform that we have, we also like to give out information. We like to put people in a position to receive information that they otherwise don't get anywhere else. All right. And so because there's a lot of information out here that people normally don't get from mainstream media or from corporate or governments. All right. And so that's what we want to put out to people, information that people need to know. And not just need to know, but at least get the information for you to go and research for yourself. See if it's right for you. We don't want to take for granted on any information that we receive. We want to get information and we want to go and research it for ourselves. We don't need to take everybody's word for anything. Okay? We want you to get information, no matter who you get it from, and go and research it and make sure it's for you, so you can do the right things for you and your family. All right? And so we have a series of videos on our video row. We encourage you to watch these videos. Get to these videos, watch these videos, and see if it resonates with you. If they don't resonate with you, that's okay. But if they do, we tell you to get that information and go and research it for yourself. Because one thing that we find here in 14 Eagles is that when you get information through 14 Eagles and you go and research it, it will always lead you to more and more information. And so, you may find out things that we need to know here in the community. All right. So any information that you receive, we need you to bring that information back and educate the community as well. Okay. And that's why we have what is called the video of the week that comes from 14 Eagles. All right. And so we encourage you to come here to join our newsletter. And make sure that that you're in our newsletter and you're in our email database, so you can start receiving our weekly email updates that we send out. And one of those is what we call the video of the week. And the video of the week goes out every week, and it gives you information that we encourage you to go and research. Most of the information that we give out through our videos of the week is very, very inspiring. Okay, very inspiring stuff. A lot of knowledge-based information, and a lot of information that may go over your head. Okay, but that's the reason why we tell you to go and research this information. All right, because see, we're here to uplift your consciousness. Okay, we're here to get you to expand your thinking. You know, to add to your knowledge base, because you know what you don't know can hurt you. Okay, it can hurt you, and so we feel it's very necessary here in the 14 Eagles community for all of us to teach each other what we need to know, so we can be aware of what's going on in the world and in our country, in our neighborhoods. Okay, we don't want to be left behind, just because we don't know something. No, we need to be aware of what's going on around us. The world is now in a place to where we need to be more aware of what's happening. Okay, have to be, because you know things have happened to us all our lives that we weren't aware of, and it affects us, and it only affects us negatively when we don't understand or know what's going on. Okay, so we want to make sure that you get the proper information that you need to get to at least go and research to make sure that it's right for you. Okay, so now, not only do we have that and we try to educate, but we're trying to bring people together. And so on our community website, we have our advertisement. Okay, if you have a business, okay, because understand 14 Eagles is not a business. Some people get that confused. Sometimes they think that 14 Eagles is a business, but we are not. 14 Eagles is not a business. All right? 14 Eagles is just a platform for like-minded individuals to help one another. And that's why we're just a community. That's all we are, is a community, a virtual community. So if we're a community, we encourage businesses to become a part of our community, because every community that you know of has businesses in that community. That's what makes the community thrive, businesses. Because you know, in a community, people need goods and services. And so we need businesses to provide those goods and services. So there's no different here in the 14 Eagles community. So if you have a business that you have certain goods and services and you want to promote those businesses to the community, we encourage you and inspire you to come and share your business with the 14 Eagles community. And we'll display your business right here. Okay? You can advertise to the 14 Eagles community, and we have a way for you to do that. And so right up here on our tab, we have the business community. And we encourage you to come to our business community, check out what we do, and find out how you can advertise on the 14 Eagles community website on our front page. All right? Because, see, having a business and being a part of our community is a double whammy for you. Okay, you get the best of both worlds. You get the best of being a part of the 14 Eagles community and receiving gifts and contributions, and you also have the opportunity to advertise your goods and services to the community. And so therefore, by being able to advertise your business to the community, now people may need, you know, whatever goods and services that you're offering, and they may buy it from you. Now you're making money through your business, through the community that you're a part of. I mean, there's no other better situation to be in, right? And in some cases, you may, not all cases, but in some cases, you may receive by way of goods, by way of gifts and contributions, you may receive more monies by gifts and contributions than you will by selling your goods and services. All right, so that's not a bad situation to be in either, right? So understand, you have nothing to lose by advertising your business to the virtual community, all right, to the 14 Eagles community. And here's the key. We don't make you pay for to advertise on the site, okay? The only thing that we want you to do is to help build the community. As long as you're building the community, then you can advertise on the 14 Eagles community website, all right? That's a good trade-off to me, okay? You're actually helping to build the community that you're advertising to. That's powerful. That's powerful, okay? Now, also, in doing that, we also have partners that we have partnered with, right? And one of those partners is the Dynamic Trio. They have a platform called FundMe 24/7. FundMe 24/7 is a part of the crowdfunding industry. And crowdfunding has been around for quite some time now. What really made crowdfunding very prevalent is the law that was signed by President Obama back in 2012 called the Jobs Act. This really propelled crowdfunding. All right? And so the Dynamic Trio has taken crowdfunding and taken it to a whole nother level. And so we really want you to really understand how the FundMe 24/7 crowdfunding platform really works. We've partnered with them because they really mirror the 14 Eagles concept and philosophy. You know, our philosophy here at 14 Eagles is to build a community because we want to get rid of debt and to eliminate poverty, okay? That's our goal here at 14 Eagles, and we want to do that together. And so because of Dynamic Trio, they have the same philosophy and concept as 14 Eagles, then it just made sense for us to partner together. And so that's what we did. And so now, by doing that, now we've merged the two together. There's two separate platforms, but they're working together with one another. And so now, through the same community, you can be a part of both platforms, 14 Eagles and Dynamic Trio's FundMe 24/7. And now we can go and tackle debt and eliminate poverty with like a double-barrel shotgun. Okay, it's an ultimate weapon against debt because now we can really exponentially grow the gifts and contributions that we receive through both of these platforms. Okay, it's a wonderful, wonderful type of thing, and I don't think anybody's doing what we're doing in our collaboration. So we really encourage you to check out the FundMe 24/7 platform and how it works, and you can do it from right here from our community website. And also, what they have is the Feed Me 24/7 marketing system as well. All right, this is a system that you can use to be able to educate people on crowdfunding and how crowdfunding works. All right. See, like I said, we're all about education here. That's what it's all about, teaching people. Each one teach one. And so through Feed Me 24/7, it connects to FundMe 24/7 as a feeder system. All right. And so you can also receive contributions through the Feed Me 24/7 marketing system as well as educate people on how crowdfunding works. Powerful, powerful concept. And once you see the ebook, it's a free ebook that is really given away to teach people how crowdfunding works and how to change your life and receive whatever you like to receive by way of contributions through crowdfunding. Powerful, powerful concept. And so it works hand in hand with FundMe 24/7. And so if you work both of these, 14 Eagles and FundMe 24/7 and Feed Me 24/7, your money problems will be over once you get a handle on this. Okay, and it's all about building a community. That's what it's all about. If you build the community, the money will come automatically. Okay. Then we have another company that we've partnered with. It's called Cutting Edge Techno Solutions, CETS for short. We encourage you to come and check out the SETS website. SETS is a technological company that is going around, not just in this country, but around the world, building eco-villages, okay? Taking communities and building them, making communities eco-friendly, where they're building houses, they're building businesses, they're making material out of the waste that we give away, that we throw away. They're taking waste and turning it into building materials, okay, all types of materials, renewable energy to lower your energy cost. It is just amazing what they are doing. And so we really encourage you to come and take a look at their website. Just to show you real quick. If you go to the website, and this is just a portion of their website, and the reason why I bring this up is because you can see that we are one of the partners with them, and you can see the 14 Eagles logo on their site, okay, because we're one of their partners, as well as the Dynamic Trio. We're all working together, okay, for what is called a circular economy, where we're trying to keep the money circulating within our own economy, okay, within our own communities. And that's the whole concept of 14 Eagles. So, but we're doing that in the real world as well, not just in the virtual world, but in the real world. And so that's why we always talk about with 14 Eagles, you know, in our virtual community, we want to circulate the dollar within our virtual community. Because we know that there's an economic fact that if you take a dollar and that dollar circulates within your community and everyone in that community touches that dollar 7 times within that community, everyone that touches that dollar becomes inherently wealthy. So now, in our virtual community, if we circulate the monies within our community and everyone starts to build that wealth, now we can take that wealth and go into the real world and really affect change. And that's what SETS comes in at, because SETS is creating a circular economy in the real world, all right? And so you'll be able to, you know, in our circular economy, there's jobs and different skills that people have that the circular economy is looking for. So if you have a certain skill, you want to get with the SETS, okay? So you can go and teach your skill. This is a powerful, powerful concept. So I really encourage you to really come to this website and really look it over, really check it out, because they're doing some fantastic things. And I'm very proud to say that 14 Eagles has partnered with them in their endeavors to try to help in our communities. We're changing the way our communities is going to thrive, okay? You know, we're trying to take it out of the government's hands and we're putting it into our hands. That's what it's all about. That is what it's all about. So I hope you really understand that. So I'm just trying to give all the new people that's taking a look at this the concept of what 14 Eagles is about. We're not just a gifting platform. And even our gifting platform is different from any other gifting platform out there today. I guarantee you that. All right? So now what I want to do real quick, because we do have a project that's going on that I'm very proud of. And what I want to do is I want to bring up Dwayne Ferguson. Dwayne, if you can open up real quick. We've been working on a project called the College Debt Project, okay? Net to Kill the Debt. And Dwayne has headed that up, and he's done a fantastic job. And we just kicked it off about 2 weeks ago, and we're propelling forward with this project. And so what I want to do is bring Dwayne up, and to have Dwayne. Dwayne, are you able to open up?
Yes, can you hear me?
Fantastic, I can hear you loud and clear. Yes, sir. Dwayne, if you would, just kind of go over the College Debt Project, Net to Kill the Debt, and let everybody know how they can get involved and what it's going to do.
Gladly. Greetings, everyone. Hopefully you had a great week and achieving fantastic weekend. We're here to attack this problem that's been festering for quite a while. People, from our point of view, has really been victimized attending college and not necessarily having the funds available that they themselves have already saved up for over the years. And just keep in mind, when you're a student, or if you yourself, the student, are ready to go to school and you're not the one that actually have obtained the scholarships, whether it's academic, athletic, or whatever it is, whatever that source of reasoning being. Funds still have to be produced in order to allow you to enter that school and to be able to pursue your chosen discipline. Well, the only thing you're thinking about is, hey, Mom, hey, Dad, is the bill paid? And they'll give you the nod. Yep, everything's taken care of, son. Go in there and knock it out, daughter. Make us proud. And you go and you pursue that. Let alone the fact that now you don't know that you've just acquired thousands of dollars of debt, and you might be just 18 years old. Well, this continues on year after year after year, unless you can actually somehow pay that yourself. So, they're finding that there's a trap, there's a debt trap that you're being set up. And over that give or take 4 years. So we're looking at a way in which we can actually take this on. Well, the contribution model that we have here in 14 Eagles is an ideal fit because, again, it's set up where it's affordable to everybody, even college students, because it's only, one time $6 out of pocket, okay? And which makes it affordable for not only them, but for anyone that decides that they actually want to become part of that. 14 Eagles is a community that everybody needs to be part of. Now, it costs you to not be part of it, literally. It will cost you not to. Regardless of what your decision is, to not be part of it, it's going to cost you. Whether it's going to cost you a little or it's going to cost you a lot, for the most part, it's going to cost you a lot down the road. Because, again, collectively, when we can come together, it makes things so much easier. Again, it's just like pushing a car up the hill. You can push it by yourself and operate the steering wheel, or you can get several people to actually lean against that car to push in that direction to move that car effectively up that hill. So it's a lot easier. It's less work. It's less energy. And we can focus more constructively as opposed to being under stress. So the objective is to actually allow a platform that will help to facilitate the funding for individuals who are attending college, while they're attending school, and for many cases for those who've already finished school for the last decade or so, and still have a nice enormous debt bill that they actually have to take care of on a monthly basis. So we put together the videos, the material to where we actually can make the presentation. It is in our 14 Eagles Den YouTube page. You can actually locate that there. It is Let's Net to Kill the Debt Movement video. So you'll see that in there. It's a very short video, but it covers pretty much everything that they need to know to be able to make a multi-million-dollar debt relief system. And it only takes them $6 one time out of pocket, and a collection of people who actually are like-minded to come together and say, hey, let's do this together. And basically it's it. It's just as simple as I just stated. So let's keep this simple. Next Saturday we're going to be kicking off another blitz we're going to do. We will be doing this. Well, we'll confirm the times, but as of right now, we're looking at 3, 6, and 10, and that's p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So we've got people across the country. This is an opportunity for them to get on and find out about that. Get plugged in, folks. Develop a team. Nobody wants to be the losing team or the losing community, a bad community. Let's heighten your community. Let's connect with whoever your leader is as part of 14 Eagles, so that you all can strategize and move collectively. We're only encouraging everybody to minimally get your 2. Don't try to get your 2. Get your 2. Keep it very simple. Don't go after the big dogs. If they want to come on board, then they'll come on board. Go after the simplest 2. Who'll go after the simplest 2? If everyone would just keep this simple, we can move this a lot faster. And financially, things will change for you. Now you can think more strategic, a little more complex, things of that nature. But utilize the material that we do have, the videos. Again, you can go to the 14 Eagles Den Facebook page. You can also go to the 14 Eagles group page. You'll see the flyer there. And you can also go to the Nationwide Student Loan Debt-Free page. Okay, that's our page as well. And you'll see the flyer there. We have it set where there's no date there. This one has a date. So we're upgrading that. But the information is there, so you can use that. If you know anybody who's in college right now and they're living in dorms, let's connect with us so we can strategize on helping them to get their community going in that particular college, get that launch. We have a very, very nice little strategic way of doing it. Everybody will be drawn to it as a magnet because we're going to tap in on what they typically would do or like to do. So we're going to leverage that. And we're going to help these folks to get out of that debt trap that they've been set up in. All right, so we'll get you more information on that. We will be launching that next Saturday. The first one right now tentatively scheduled for 3. We will confirm that. And it'll go all the way up to 10 o'clock. So get plugged in. Get the information out to your people. Post it on your Facebook page and your social media. Call people you know personally who cares about you, who respects you, who's got your back. And say, hey, take a look at this. Just give me your opinion. That's all you want to do. The more opportunity we have to show what it is that we're doing, the more people we can help. The more you keep it a secret and become very selfish about it, the less we can help. And it becomes not only a curse to those who need the information but won't get it because you will not impart that information, but it's also going to affect you as well negatively. So again, let's be humane about this. Let's just move forward on this. Back to you, Brian.
All right, very well said and very good. And I really have a place in my heart for this project because the things that I found out about college debt, and student loan debt, when I found out when people have student loan debt and they can't even write it off on a bankruptcy, that's telling you something. That's telling you something. That's telling you that this was a setup from the beginning, okay? Because anytime that you have a debt that you can't get rid of, you can't write it off through a bankruptcy, there's something wrong with that picture, all right? And so you've got people that have saddled with debt that can't get rid of it, and it's steadily growing, and they've had this debt since they've graduated college. Matter of fact, it always boggles my mind that kids are going to school trying to get an education, and once they graduate from college, before they get their first job, they're rattled with debt. They haven't even lived their life yet, and they're in debt already. Okay, that just tells me that the system is set up and designed to be this way. And we have to break that trend. It's the people have to break that trend. Right? Because governments and corporations are not going to do that. So we have to take matters into our own hands. And we have to protect our kids. Right? Because there's plenty of people, and you may be one of them, that have gone through college, and you've been out of college now maybe 5, 10, some 15, 20 years, and still paying on your college debt, on your student loans. All right, there's something wrong with that. There's something wrong with that. All right, so we have to change that. And so that's why I said this project is not just for college debt, it's for any debt. Because all debt to me is wrong. All of it is wrong. There's got to be a better way. And so that's why we have 14 Eagles community, because through our community, we're going to find a better way. We're going to find a better way for people to be able to move through life without being in debt. Okay? Can you imagine what it would be like if money was no issue? Okay? Where money was no issue and you had no debt to speak of. How would life be? You wouldn't even have to be a millionaire. Okay? Just get rid of all your debt and have money as no issue at all. You don't have to worry about money. Your life would be, comparable to a millionaire without even having to have $1 million. Okay, it's just, I don't know. We have to do something, and we're going to do it here through our community. All right, we're going to find the answer. We're going to find the solution to this debt problem that we have, not just in this country but around the world. It's a world problem. Debt is a world problem, and we're going to find the solution. So, get people to this movement. Get people to the sessions that we have. It's going to be on the 26th of September. Make sure that you are receiving the emails from our email database. Make sure you're part of our email database, because we'll be sending out that information in reference to the Net to Kill the Debt movement. Right? And even if you don't get involved in the 14 Eagles platform, get on our newsletter so you can receive our email updates. Okay, I guarantee you won't regret it. And get the email so you can pass that email on to others so they can come and check it out. We're looking to have this information on the community website as well, along with the video. We were hoping it would be on there today, but I don't know, for some reason it didn't get on there. We thought it was on there, but it's not. So we'll get that on there. All right. So we'll have a separate tab on our website about the College Debt Project, and we'll have the video. The video is excellent. Excellent video. Okay, excellent video. All right, so let's get people to this. Let them see, especially kids that are already in college, and people that have saddled with student loan debt, and anyone with the debt. Period. Just get them to this. All right, get them to this so they can see what's going on. All right. So now, real quick, I don't want to leave without doing this real quick. Let me see. Because I had mentioned earlier about the dynamic trio. And what I want to do is I want to bring up Mark Stevens. Mark, if you can open up real quick.
I'm open.
All right, great. This right here, you guys, is Mark Stevens. He is the CEO of Dynamic Trio and the facilitator of Fund Me 24/7, Feed Me 24/7, and Fund Me to Infinity platforms. That's part of the Dynamic Trio. And this guy right here, he's like a brother from another mother. And for me, I love this guy. We've been together for a long, long time. And I trust him with my life. So if he has a platform that's going to help you to get out of debt, then I'm telling you, you need to check it out. You need to check it out, because this guy will help. He will help anybody in the world. He'll take his shirt off his back to help anybody, and that's how he is. And so, and as you get to know him, you'll know that about him. So, Mark, if you would, just briefly go over Dynamic Trio and how it's here to help people and how it's partnered with 14 Eagles, if you will.
Okay, well, our Dynamic Trio was designed to eradicate poverty and debt in the entire world. And as you said earlier, it came April 5th, 2012. Former President Barack Obama signed into law the Jobs Act, which created crowdfunding, which allows an individual to raise up to $1 million for any project that's legal, moral, and ethical. Building a church, starting a business, getting out of debt, building a home, anything like that. And that's what we want to see people do. And I'm excited about something else today, and I will send this to you when this ends, I had one of my employees make up a flyer. On one side of the flyer is 14 Eagles, and the other side of the flyer is the dynamic trio. Why did I do that? Because the combination of the two is lethal. And you can take $16 and change your entire life. And also, we're gonna make this available. We're making it available to all of our people, and I'm gonna send it to Brian, and then you can make it available to the 14 Eagles family. So anything that we have, we share. It doesn't matter who makes it up. So because we're on the same page, we're locked by the hip. We want to help everybody in the world to find what they're all looking for, and that's freedom. Freedom from government control. Freedom from local control. They want to design, like as I always say, don't worry about the future. Create your future. And you don't want to survive, you want to thrive. And you can do that with 14 Eagles and the Dynamic Trio. Peace and blessings, everyone.
Thanks, Mark. Really appreciate that. And I'm telling you, if we figure out how to use the 14 Eagles platform along with the Dynamic Trio trilogy of platforms, I'm telling you, your money problems will soon be over. All right? And we're not talking about taking money out of your pocket. We're talking about putting money in your pockets. That's what it's all about. Okay? And so, I always said that if in your community where you live at right now, wherever you live at, in your community, if 20% of the people in your community was cash-strapped and debt-free, cash-strapped and debt-free, meaning no debt to speak of, house paid off, car paid off, credit cards gone, okay, and you're cash-strapped, meaning money is no issue, then just 20% of those people can control the neighborhood, control your community, okay? Then now you can dictate to your local officials what you want done instead of them dictating to you what they want done, okay, and what you have to do. All right? So you're in control, and that's what it's all about. It doesn't take everyone in the community, okay? It just takes 20% of the people in the community to be able to take control of the community for everyone, so everyone can prosper and be free. That's what it's all about. And so, this is what we're trying to teach, and this is what we're going to achieve. And we're not just doing it here in this country, but we're going to do it all over the world. A quick note, side note, OG Pay. We've been waiting on OG Pay to get OG Pay, which is a payment processor. We've been waiting for this ever since we launched the new software for 14 Eagles. And now we finally got it. So now that we've got OG Pay, we're going to start sending out the OG Pay link for people to get involved, to get their OG Pay account set up. Because here shortly, we don't know, hopefully very soon, I can't give you a timeline just yet, but we're going to have the OG Pay connected to the 14 Eagles back office, in our back office. And when we get that connected to the 14 Eagles back office, you will be able to send your gifts and confirm the gifts that you receive automatically. It's going to be automated. So whenever you send a gift, it will be automatically confirmed once you send the gift. There will be no more going in the back office and confirming that you received the gift. You won't physically have to do that anymore. And so that's what we're looking forward to. So now that we've got the OG Pay and it's ready for people to use, we're going to get that out to you so you can get the links. And the only way that you can get the link is someone has to give it to you. You're going to have to be referred to the OG Pay account. Okay, and then once you get the OG Pay account set up, then you can go and download the app to your phone. So this is what we're looking to do from this point on, and we're going to be getting that out. So get with the person that invited you to 14 Eagles and make sure that you get the link from them. If they don't have the link, tell them to get the link. If they don't get the link, then just get in contact with 14 Eagles at Control Tower at 14eaglesden.com, and so we can get you a link, okay? Because we want to make sure everybody has OG Pay, because OG Pay is a worldwide payment processor, okay? It can go to many, many different countries, and it's literally a bank account. So that means people that don't have bank accounts will have a bank account, a virtual bank account with OG Pay. That's unheard of, okay? And you'll be able to exchange currencies within the OG Pay back office account. This is the payment process that we've been waiting on, and it was worth waiting on, all right? Because we'd be able to do everything. It even has cryptocurrency in it. So we're going to be getting that out to you. We're really excited about it because it's going to take our platform to a whole new level, all right? A whole new level. So we're really excited about that. So without further ado, I want to bring up our fearless leader, Greg Phillips. Greg, if you will, you can go ahead and try and close us out, my brother.
Thank you very much, Brian. I appreciate it. I'm really excited about this OG Pay. People, you got this thing is amazing. Brian was working with it, he was telling me about it. This thing is truly amazing. So, we're about to go to a different level. And I just want to say one thing, because I love when I listen in on the calls. And I want to thank you again, Brian. I want to thank you, Mark, and thank you again, Dwayne, for your information and putting it out there, letting the family know that this is what we're doing. Like I said, I'm very, very excited. We've all heard the saying, it takes money to make money, and that is true. It's $16. That's all you need, because we have a platform that's going to take you to a whole other stratosphere if we do this together. We do this as a family. So with that being said, family, I just want to say one more thing that I always like to say. When you tell your friends and family about the 14 Eagles platform, they say, what is 14 Eagles? You just tell them, we're just ordinary people coming together to do extraordinary things. Bryant, back to you.